Well, Keith, we got a new subject today on bowwood, a really good bowwood that's not known well. And you got a little limb here of the tree. The tree is called black gum, but there's like four varieties of it. And this one, the Latin name is Nyssa sylvatica, and the others are all Nyssa aquatica of some origin. But those are actually like true tupelos. They're soft, they're weak. This tree is related to the dogwood. You notice the limbs come out at a 90-degree angle. They don't grow up like this, they grow out 90 degrees. And you can see that on this tree right here. And that's this tree.
And in the fall, these leaves could be a good reference. They'll turn a brilliant crimson light red.
I got a theory about why this wood isn't well known in the bow making community. I saw one reference to native people using this wood to make bows. But I think the problem with it, I mean, you almost got to cut it instead of split it, because it's really difficult to split. And I think that might have been hard on, prehistoric people. But I did find a reference where it was used by native people.
But if I had hickory, and as easy as hickory splits, and if I had to go, do it primitive style, I'd probably opt for hickory just because it's easier to split and work
Right.
with. But for now, and the people that don't have hickory and may have this, we're just showing you another bow wood that will make superior fire-hardened bows.
You'll see it grows over a large portion of Florida. It grows out, looks like 100 or so miles west of Houston, up into Oklahoma, all the way up into Michigan, all the way the whole east side of the Mississippi. It's everywhere. I have some of this growing in my yard. There's one growing right here at Keith's house. There's some more back here. I mean, it's just everywhere, but I don't think everybody's realized the potential of this wood. I mean, it's really makes a fine bow. It's got kind of a yellowish hue to the color on the back, and kind of a light tan color to the wood, not as white as hickory. But it seems to hold a tremendous back set too when you fire harden it. But this is, I think a lot of the problems today with people is finding good bow wood. And Osage orange is costing a fortune. And most people don't have it. If you have it, that's fine. If you have hickory, that's fine. But this is just another excellent bow wood, really, that you can utilize. But what kind of bow do you think it would make in the raw without being treated? It would make a bow.
It would, but it wouldn't be like it is fire hardened. Certain woods, and you can take all kind of other woods. Certain woods just respond to fire hardening better than others.
Right.
This responds exceptionally well. I mean, it would make a bow in its raw state, dried down to 7%.
Right.
But it's not going to be like this bow.
No.
I mean, this bow, if you don't make it too short and you make it, say, a couple of inches longer than minimum, it's one of the few woods I've seen you can go out there and shoot it 30 minutes and pop the string off of it and it hadn't hardly moved.
Yeah.
I
think it's, as far as self bows go, this is probably, I don't know of any cons. I mean, this is all positive as far as a self bow. And it doesn't seem to have the physical weight. It's related to dogwood, but it doesn't have the physical weight of that, which is good. The back seems to be extremely strong, and no compression issues after you fire harden it. So, I mean, it's...
And I'm still of the opinion, and I've probably said it somewhere before, if there's a wood that might be better than hickory, this is, from what I can tell, this is it.
But you have to do your research, because if you use a nice aquatica, or like Ogeechee Tupelo or something, I mean, People use that for fishing lures because it's so light and it floats really good. I mean, not bowwood. It's a
Right.
totally different
But
tree.
you know, we're 50, 100, well, 100 yards right there, we've got a swamp,
Right.
a big swamp. I've never seen this down in there,
No.
even where it don't flood.
Right.
Nowhere. And we're at about 6 feet of elevation over that swamp. This is all highland stuff, and this is where it's at.
Yeah, Keith, you said you was in Tuckahoe the other day and you could see it just above the low bottom, up on
Right on the bluff.
right on the bluff. Yeah. And this come out of the mountains. I always find it exciting if you can find a whole new species of tree for modern wood bow makers, because you just opened up another page of available material. I mean, this is bowwood. I mean, this isn't something.
Yeah, this is serious bowwood
Yeah.
for fire hardening.
Right. Okay guys, here's the finished bow and I'm really happy. Like you heard me say earlier, me and Keith, that I mean this is excellent bow wood. I'll show you the setback in it in just a second. But I wanted to say that I was going to show me tillering this bow, but I did actually film it, but I lost the footage. You know, digital footage, if you have a glitch or something's wrong with the card, you're out. So anyway, I'm just going to talk about the bow. We got plenty of tillering videos out there, so just go watch some of my videos. 12-hour bow from a green tree to a finished bow in 12 hours. Look at 1,000-year-old bows, 3 parts. Also, Bear Bow Joe up in New York, upstate New York. He does a really good job of explaining tillering. Tillering fire-hardened bows too. So go check out Bear Bow Joe. Check out some of our earlier videos. And we'll look at the back set of this bow, but you can still see it's pretty tan from the cooking. So it come out great. It's got a ton of back set. We'll shoot it here in just a minute. I've got to get a string on it. I got to do the little pretty stuff on it, you know, sand it up and put a hand wrap and all that kind of stuff on it, but it's done. Okay, let me give you the dimensions on this bow too. This is pretty impressive. The widest point of the bow is 1 7/16. Mid-limb, approximate mid-limb is 1 1/4. Okay, I have 5/8 at the nocks. Got some pretty long pin nocks here. I may trim them down later. Same thing on this limb. Kind of a bendy in the handle, Sudbury type. Yeah, I'm happy with it. The length, that's not measuring the nock. That's from this point to the bottom limb point. 60 3/4 inches, pretty narrow. Pretty nice, refined profile. Let me show you the back set to this thing. On the straight wall here, you can see the back set. Now, after I broke it in shooting, I had 2 inches of back set. Overnight, it gained another 1/4. So you can say with confidence, it's got 2 inches of back set. That right there is actually showing 2 3/8. So it gained 3/8 of an inch last night, but when it was broke in shooting, it had over 2 inches. So I mean, that's really great on a self bow. This is no sinew back. This is no rawhide or anything. Just a self bow. And very happy with it. Let's put a string on it and shoot it. Okay, we have a string on it. I got to adjust the brace height. I don't have a knocking point, so it hadn't really been fine-tuned, but let's shoot it and see. It's 45 pounds at my draw. Got really good, The string lays to the left side, which I really like. Bottom limb here. Makes it a little more center shot. Okay, let's talk about how to identify this tree without getting, maybe can help you without getting confused with any other tree. See how that limb comes out 90 degree? And this one forks off, but the main branch still comes out 90 degree. It grows over most of North America and get 30 to 50 foot high, get, you know, a pretty good sized tree. You know, it's usually a pretty straight tree. I mean, I see some crook, but most of them's pretty straight. You know, the leaves are like a dark, glossy green, but they become brilliant in the fall. And it can be mostly red, but shades of yellow or orange and a little purple, and they're usually speckled. Okay, the fruit eaten by wildlife, and it can be like a dark purple, black, that kind of color, little small, about the size of a pea, not very big. The bark is kind of a grayish or dark gray, and it kind of resembles alligator hide, you know, in its shape. Do you know how to tell if there's an alligator in the water in South Georgia? Stick your finger in the water, and if your finger comes back wet, there's an alligator there. Having access to another really good bowwood is all positive, guys. Just wanted to share that. Hope it'll help you out. Like and share my videos, and we'll see you on the next one.